Sugar does not come with a skull and crossbones label. It comes with a birthday candle instead. So, despite the birthday candle example I've just mentioned, my mum passed away last week. I was with her the last couple of days of her life. Through that time, the last couple of days, I could be with my mum and the days afterwards. There was a constant supply of coffee and biscuits and cake and the Dutch biscuits, the ones I grew up with, the ones that taste like childhood and comfort, being home, being safe. And I ate them every time I had coffee with sugar as well, without thinking, without deciding, without a single moment of internal debate. I just ate them. Could I have resisted it? Maybe. I don't know. I didn't even consider it, but did I want to? No. It was the right choice for those particular days. It was the right choice for me. And it's an aspect of sugar very few people write about. It's the social aspect. It's the human chapter. The one that acknowledges that food is not just nutrition. It is culture. It is love. It is grief. It's celebration. It's belonging. It's the biscuit your grandmother put on your saucer next to your coffee because that's what you do. That's what's always been done. And to refuse it would be to refuse something much more than a biscuit. Sugar doesn't come with a skull and crossbones label. It comes with a birthday candle. It comes with a wedding cakes. It comes with a tin of chocolates that appear in the office in December. It comes with the birthday cake your colleague brings in on a Tuesday morning and everyone gathers around the table for 5 minutes. It is the only 5 minutes of genuine human connection that happens in that office all week. And you cannot extract sugar from these moments without extracting the moments themselves. And those moments matter. They matter enormously. Connection is not a luxury. Connection in itself is a medicine. And I've said that before and I'll say it again. The research on social connection and health outcomes is unambiguous. Isolation kills and community heals. And if the medium of community in your culture, in your family, in your workplace involves sugar, then the calculus is not as simple as sugar is bad, therefore we don't eat it. And I think that's where most nutritional advice fails people. It is delivered in a vacuum, as if food exists separately from the life it is eaten in. As if you can simply swap the birthday cake for a piece of fruit and maintain all the same social meaning. You can't. The fruit doesn't carry the same fright. The fruit doesn't say, I made this for you, or we're celebrating, or I didn't know what to do, so I brought this. The cake and the biscuits and the chocolates, they do. So what do? First, you stop judging yourself for the birthday cake, for the biscuit with the coffee, for the chocolate at Christmas and the dessert at the anniversary dinner, and the ice cream on the holiday. These are not failures, these are human moments, and the guilt you attach to them is more harmful than the sugar itself. Second, you get curious about the difference between conscious choice and automatic consumption. The birthday cake eaten with full presence, with genuine pleasure, with the people you love in a moment that matters. That is different from the biscuit eaten alone at your desk at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday because you're bored and tired and the package is there. Both involve sugar, but they're not the same thing. Third, you start to notice which social sugar situations are genuinely nourishing and which ones are just habit, wearing the costume of connection. The office cake that brings 5 minutes of genuine warmth, that's real. The vending machine chocolate you eat alone in the car park because the afternoon was hard, that's something else. And both feel like they're about the sugar, but only one actually is. And fourth, and this is perhaps the most important thing in the entire series, You give yourself permission to make different choices in different contexts. You're not a dietary fundamentalist. Well, you may be. I don't know. But most people aren't. You're a human being navigating a complex social world in a body that has specific needs and a life that has specific textures. The goal is not purity. The goal is awareness. Awareness of what you're choosing and why you're choosing it. What it's doing and whether on balance it's serving you. Sometimes it will be. The biscuit with the coffee last week when I was in the Netherlands, it was serving me. It was the right thing to do and I have no regrets about it and I would do exactly the same again. And sometimes it won't be. The automatic reach for something sweet at the point of boredom or stress or loneliness, that's worth examining. Not because you're bad for doing it, but because you might actually want something else entirely, and the sugar is just the most available proxy for it. And I want to state something else here as well. To use sugar for celebrations or for get-togethers seems to be a universal thing. It doesn't matter which culture you're from. Sugar is used in celebrations. And if you're from a culture where that's not the case, please let me know because I might be able to learn something from it. But yeah, there's that. So, what can you do for this chapter? Think of one sugar situation in your life that is genuinely social, a celebration, a ritual, a cultural practice. And think of one that is generally automatic, a habit, a comfort reach, a reflex. Now, you don't have to change any of them, just name them and see the difference. And if you want to share them in the comments, please, I'd love to hear it because this is the part of the sugar conversation that almost nobody is having. And it matters. See you in the next chapter. Until then, bye.